are you doing under there?
Just admiring my ride. No, I'm actually just laying down here because I'm looking at the next job that I've got to do. Now let's take a further look. Let me get up. So, okay guys, we are back. Escape every day. No, so the next job on the to-do list, other than spending all our time fixing a Landcruiser, was actually to give our actual car we love some TLC. So today we're going to talk about, and the Australian side of this market a lot of people won't really know about it, but these Chevys 1500, 2500, 3500, they've all got a chassis rail that is not painted. It is wax coated. So we'll give you a quick look at a painted chassis. Come for a walk. See this? This is paint. Obviously it's just chipping off because of all the rocks. It's our caravan chassis. Most of the manufacturers bring out chassis rails that are like this, just painted. Now the wax chassis, ours is a bit dirty. Just rub it. See how it leaves my thumb? So it's not actually paint, it is wax. I just want to talk about the pros and the cons of a wax chassis versus a painted chassis. So, as we just spoke about, all the Chevys are all wax chassis. There are flies out in the bush here. So, the pros of the wax chassis. It's less likely to rust with a wax chassis over a painted chassis. The wax chassis is like an oily wax. Everything gets coated inside the chassis, outside the chassis. It's very cheap to redo this procedure. You should, if you're in salty environments like in America, these guys will redo this every year. They'll re-wax their chassis once a year, and then that's good for another year. And you don't get it looking like an ex-mine V8 Landcruiser in Australia. The other pros are, with like your painted chassis, the rust will get under that paint and it will chew away half of it, but your paint will still layer on top, so you don't even have an idea that you've got a rusty chassis. Whereas the wax coating, because it's that oily, you just don't ever seem to get that effect where the water gets in underneath it and it rusts along the whole way. The other pro is that you can do it with a spray can, easy to apply, quick to apply. So we've got a few of these, we'll talk about that in a second. The cons of this wax coating is it's dirty to work on. As soon as you touch it, it's just dirty. You get black fingers, black hands, black everything. The other con is, which a few blokes here in Australia found out the hard way, they'll put the hoist on the chassis rail, go to lift the car up, and they've got little rubber pads on their hoist, and the utes will actually slide because it's not gripping to any paint. It just slides on that oily wax, and I think a couple of these have actually fallen off hoists. And now we'll talk about fluid film. This is what, you can tell I'm not sponsored or anything, it wasn't even facing the damn right way. So fluid film is about the only thing that I've found that we can buy in Australia. Over in America there's 10 different things. You can buy the actual OEM that you just spray directly on. Fluid film I found at Sydney Tools, 5 of them. There's a couple other options, but you're not really going to get them through shipping, whereas these guys, yeah, customs and shipping. What did this take? It was like 3 days from Sydney Tools. And a lot of the blokes in America recommend using this fluid film. You can get it in clear. I got it in black, so it looks nice and clean for one drive down the road until the dust sticks to it. And yeah, a lot of blokes had the good reviews because it's so oily and waxy. It's sprayed on everywhere. The oil and the wax travels. And yeah, I think that's about it. Directions for use, just says shake well and then spray on. It doesn't matter if the chassis rails are wet, dirty, damp, oily.
And you don't have to clean off the old grease, is that right?
No, you don't have to clean it off. A lot of people probably disagree with that, but you're never going to clean the wax properly off these chassis rails. This here, you just spray it straight over the top. And what actually the blokes do in America, they'll cover their whole chassis rails with this stuff, and then they'll go down a dirt road because they want the dirt to stick to this wax on top, and then the dirt gives it like that extra protective. That's kind of like the effect they're going for. It's just like an extra bit of protection. That's what they try and do apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to get dirty anyway, so it doesn't matter. Looks like a new car already. That's alright. It says to spray it on thick. Probably won't get done for another 5 years, ours.
No, keep going. Repeat.
I've got a bone to pick with you, the viewer. So we were looking at our analytics the other night, right? And it's like 90% of people haven't subscribed.
What's the go?
Yeah, you're clicking and watching. You're not subscribing.
You may as well subscribe.
Yeah. Like, even if you just subscribe, you don't have to watch the videos.
Hey, help us out. We're just two people just trying to make some videos and a dog that just wants to lick the wax.
Hey!
So, for anyone who's watching this and they're from the shearing industry, I sprayed it and I said to Kade, smells like sheep. Something smells like sheep. And you should look at what you're using, I suppose, because it literally says lanolin based. And if anyone out there doesn't know what lanolin is, it's the oil that's produced from wool in sheep.
And you know what else they call this?
Wool wax! How about that? How about that?
There we go, under. It's pretty oily, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's going all right. We tried it with the nozzle, we've tried it without the nozzle, and I think it's better with the nozzle for more control.
Yeah.
I actually feel like it spreads better with the nozzle.
Yeah.
Like,
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's all with the nozzle.
It's dirty, like you can see in the guards and that there's oily spraying everywhere.
I think it
But
comes off.
that's the idea, it's to protect your vehicle.
It comes off us because I've just wiped it off my
Yeah,
legs.
it says to clean it off, you can like high pressure, high heat,
Oh.
and like to wash it off if you want to wash it off.
I don't know.
Rightio guys. Well, we miscalculated how much we were going to need, so we used 5 tins and we've done 80% of the chassis perhaps, so we'll have to go grab another couple tins. But you can see how much blacker does that look already. And we've found that when you leave it, it actually sets a lot more back to like the factory. So the back of the vehicle, because it's been done for like half an hour. If you have a look at the chassis rails now, back here to where we like first started, how much more it's set onto it and spread. Almost looks brand new in the video.
It does actually look pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
So that's about it, hey? And so you sort of let this cure and then it's right to go for another year.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
No, so that's it.
Easy as. No, thanks for watching very much, guys. If you have any more questions or anything like that, please let us know about if you guys are wanting to do this to your sort of ute or if we're doing something wrong. I bet you there's not many people that have done this in Australia anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure notifications are turned on. We'll have a few videos coming up shortly. Thanks, guys.